Welcome back inside the Taylortown Trade Center here in Taylor, Michigan. The main event of Seize the Day 6 is finally upon us. Matt Bishop, Professor Priest here with you, calling all the action. Professor, anticipation at a fever pitch right now for this one.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, the anticipation for this matchup has been building for months. But for Jay Miller, most importantly, it's been building for years.
And here is the challenger.
Miller has been on a journey to this Clash Heavyweight Championship match for over 2 years. This man won the Clash Heavyweight Championship, and Matt Bishop, he broke his leg before he even had a chance to defend said title. Jay Miller took a year to rehabilitate, to get ready, to get focused. He returned to Clash Wrestling, set his sights on the gold, went after Gavin Quinn, who was the then champion, and came up just short last year at Seize the Day in a triple threat match when Petey Williams emerged as the champion. And Miller, for the better part of the year, has fought back to get his chance at the gold. He's been non-stop pursuing it, and here he is at Seize the Day 6, 1 year later, looking to get that belt.
Jay Miller unbeaten since May, looking to keep that streak alive.
That's
against
right.
Petey Williams.
I mean, and in that time, the last time these two men tangled up, it ended in a draw. So he did not lose the match. He is unbeaten, but these two men have met before one-on-one just a few months ago, and it ended in a draw. Petey Williams, the man you see right now, the Clash Heavyweight Champion, Maple Leaf Muscle, had the opportunity to continue a match, had the opportunity to add 5 more minutes on. It's his discretion, and he declined, citing that he wrestled earlier in Canada that same day and he was a little tired. So we're going to find out tonight what Petey Williams is made of. We're going to find out tonight what Jay Miller is made of as the Maple Leaf Muscle tangles with the murderous Monk.
Petey Williams, one of the longest reigning heavyweight champions in the history of Clash Wrestling. As he mentioned earlier, he has held this title for a year now, ever since Seize the Day 5, and he is looking to make it more than a year, extend onto that reign. But my, oh my, does he have a tough challenge here in Jay Miller. This should be one heck of a matchup as Petey Williams enters the squared circle. And I have never felt, Professor, more excitement and more anticipation for a Clash main event than I do right now for this one.
Oh, the tension's thick and the intensity is thicker. The look that Jay Miller had in his eyes as he walked to the ring, I've never seen a look so intense on his face. And Petey Williams, he's ready to go. Petey Williams always brings his A game, and tonight it looks like he's got his A+ game face on.
All right, for the introductions for tonight's main event, let's send it up to Ringmaster B.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is a singles competition scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Clash Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, the challenger, weighing in tonight at 190 pounds. He hails from the Chiang Mai Temple in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the murderous Monk, Jay Miller! And in the corner to my right, the champion. He weighs in tonight at 189 pounds, hailing from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. He is your current reigning Clash Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Maple Leaf Muscle, Petey Williams!
Petey Williams with his supporters here in the crowd tonight as the competitors take one last look at the Clash Heavyweight Champion. Professor, it's go time.
Oh, no doubt about it. It is main event time here for the Clash Heavyweight Championship. Referee Derek Morningstar overseeing things here tonight. The sound of the bell indicates that we are officially underway.
And Williams with a charge right off the bat. No feeling out period here as Jay Miller going to work, only to get reversed. And Maple Leaf Muscle Petey Williams laying in the shots.
A lot of intensity and a lot of action here in the early going. Miller, though, showing that agility up and over, and he looked for the goodbye tooth right away. And that would have been all she wrote if he hit it right there. Williams knows it.
And both competitors there very well scouted, as you see Petey Williams ducking out of the ring, but Jay Miller as well, not crashing and burning on a move like that, controlling himself enough to hold up and not cause any damage.
That's an excellent point, Mr. Bishop. What we have here is Maple Leaf Muscle Petey Williams. He's a veteran. We talked a little bit about that earlier on with Billy Gunn. What you have here with Petey Williams is this is a guy in the prime of his career. This is a guy who'd be arguably on the X Division Mount Rushmore. This guy is world traveled. He currently competes all around the world, Lucha Libre USA, in and out of Japan for multiple promotions, all through Canada, all through North America. This guy is at the peak of his career, and he's going to show you here tonight in Clash Wrestling why he is the best that we have here. And he's going after Miller with the Canadian Destroyer right off the bat. No, sir, but he's got a sunset flip too. Only a 2 count. Miller going to roll him back.
And Miller looking at, and a nice catch there by Williams, and he lays in the big elbow, and he hits the ropes. But Jay Miller with the spinning heel kick, and Petey Williams is down. And even though that move connect, Professor, hang on, into the cover, 1, 2, and Petey Williams out at 2. Now front face lock here for Jay Miller. But as I was saying, Professor, you can tell, even though some moves are connecting, the counters by these two men, they've seen each other before, they have studied the tape, and it's going to take one heck of a performance by either of these guys to come out on top here. So evenly matched.
Very evenly matched, and Jay Miller, he's hungry. He wants that Clash Heavyweight Championship. It was something he fought so hard to obtain for years and years and years, and once he finally had it, he never even had a chance to defend it. A broken leg forced him to forfeit the gold. So he is as hungry as they come here tonight. And Petey Williams, he's a competitor. This guy's a multi-sport athlete in high school, young man. He was a all-Canadian scouted athlete, and Petey Williams is as hungry of a competitor as you have, and it's just in his nature. Multi-time X Division champion, and here he is, Clash Wrestling Heavyweight champion. He's been all around the globe winning titles, as I've alluded to, and I think that experience and that competitiveness is what puts him a step above Jay Miller in this one here tonight.
Nice deep arm drag there, takes Miller to the canvas, and going to work on the shoulder is Petey Williams, as you saw him showing off some of that Maple Leaf muscle, and he is looking to do some damage to that arm of Jay Miller. But Miller looking to get back up here. He is back to a vertical base, looking for the elbow, but nice job by Petey Williams hanging on to that hold, Professor, not letting it go. What did he do there to be able to hang on to that one? And again,
he's got the arm bar is in very, very deep, and he's got the tricep of Jay Miller there deep under his armpit, if you will, and that gives you complete control of the shoulder, and just the slightest bit of torque on the shoulder there can distribute your opponent's weight, and it forced Miller to the canvas, as you saw, and allowed Petey Williams to really apply his weight and take the leverage on that shoulder lock arm bar.
Miller trying to fire back, but Petey Williams with the low bridge. And Miller is hurting and already favoring that shoulder early on in the match. That could be a big factor here. Williams charging. But a nice job there by Miller. The catch and throw and send Williams in to the turnbuckle. Miller now spring. Back elbow going for it. But it looked like Petey Williams countered into the cover. 1, 2. And a nice kick out there by Miller.
You talked about the scouting. You talked about the game plan for each individual, the tape that they saw on one another, and they've met each other in the ring several times. As I alluded to, 1 year ago, triple threat match. A few months ago, they competed one-on-one as Williams saw that back elbow coming, beautiful side suplex, and now here he is in control, going to work on the lower back of Jay Miller that he planted into the canvas.
And that was just such a smooth maneuver by Petey Williams. I mean, it was just. I don't even know what other words to say. Thank you. That's great.
This guy's a world-class athlete, a world-class competitor, one of the most respected wrestlers on the planet is the Maple Leaf Muscle, Petey Williams. And here's a cover, lateral press, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Here's Jay Miller's able to kick out.
And back to work on that shoulder. He's got that arm barred, working on the neck as well. And look at this, nice, really, he's got a great grip on his arm there near the elbow. But Miller back to a vertical base where he needs to be, works out of that, and a nice forearm he lays in there, the Petey Williams. Irish whip in the reversal. Miller tries to go over, but Williams is there again. He has him up. What's he going to do? And he drops him on the top rope. Devastating maneuver, and comes back with a big lariat, and Miller is down.
No doubt about it. Petey Williams is ready for Jay Miller. Miller is a wrestler who he strings things together. Once he gets the momentum going, he's like, hold on, 1, 2. That's only a 2 count. But once Jay Miller gets the momentum going, it's like a snowball effect. Once he can string his combinations together, it's dangerous for an opponent. And Miller's done an excellent job of keeping that explosive, dynamic offense bottled up and in the palm of his hand as he's countered every high-impact move Miller's looked for. And Petey Williams wrestling a smarter, more methodical match and grounding the high-impact style of Jay Miller.
But Petey Williams, though, it appears he is cut and a little bit of swelling over the left eye, and we're going to see if this affects him going forward in this match. He is certainly in control now with a nice suplex there as he looks to string them together here. He goes up and over, and look at this, a nice back suplex connects. Petey Williams, just a technical wizard in the ring, into the cover, 1, 2. Miller out at 2.
As he said, he was the wizard of washboard, the definition of definition. Or however you say that there, but Matt Bishop, I'm not good with soliloquies there. I am an educated man, but English was not my background. The human anatomy is, and what you're seeing him do here is surfboard the back and bend the arms back, and this puts a lot of pressure on the spine, especially between the shoulder blades. And
Miller, look at the power, though, to get out of that. Oh, well, not for long. Big chop there by Williams. You saw the look on Jay Miller's face, but Petey Williams, as you mentioned, Jay Miller wants to string together that offense. Petey Williams not giving him an opportunity to put together maybe more than 2 things at a time, and that's why Williams is in control right now.
This is a very smart strategy by Williams. Slow things down. You dictate the pace of the match. And Petey Williams has shown why he's the champion. He's a world-class competitor, and Jay Miller's in some trouble here. He's just grabbing onto the ropes, trying to get a breather, trying to get the referee to get Petey Williams off him. It's smart by Miller, but it's not going to last long because Williams now, that's a smart move.
That is illegal. That should be an immediate break. You don't give him a 5 count when he's choking him with tape.
The referee's got his own discretion here. That's a good call by the official. This is the Clash Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Bishop. You don't want to see this thing end in a disqualification. Jay Miller doesn't want to win this match by DQ because he's not walking out of here tonight with the title if he does.
Again, I hate giving you credit when you make a good point, but you just made another one there. Petey Williams, though, going to work, showing that veteran savvy. And Jay Miller is reeling right now. And and that's the thing again. Petey Williams has not let Jay Miller get off the blocks here in this matchup.
No, Jay Miller has been stuck in neutral, if you will, or stuck in first gear. Petey Williams is doing an excellent job of slowing things down. And Miller, this could be a momentum builder. This is what I'm talking about. Nice little sweep there in the corner.
Miller up, and a double knees to the body. And Williams now on the receiving end of some punishment, as Jay Miller looks to get some offense strung together here. Clash heavyweight title on the line, looking to get the crowd behind him now.
Jay Miller using that combination in the corner. A couple of kicks, an elbow, knees to the sternum.
Here we go.
That slows down Williams.
Oh, spinning back kick right to the solar plexus, countering a punch by Williams. Uh-oh, go behind by Petey Williams. Nice job sweeping the leg out by Miller. Williams with the front push forward. And what's Miller going to do here?
A lot of action here. Going face first to the canvas. And we've seen Miller. He likes his opponents in this situation. He likes to kick them in the back of the head and drive their face in the mat all the way through. Williams had it scouted. He had the kick scouted. Schoolboy. Miller had that ready. And there it is.
Wow, what counters by Williams, but Miller gets him. He's got a roll on 1, 2. We got a new champion. No! Petey Williams kicks out at 2, but Jay Miller.
That was close. This momentum has changed drastically in this matchup. In the course of the last 90 seconds, Petey Williams was in the driver's seat, and now both these men are continuing their head-on collision as they compete here for the Clash Heavyweight Championship. Miller has Williams in the corner. He could be looking for that goodbye tooth. He's feeling it. He's calling for it. What's he going to do here? Jay Miller charging, looking. Petey Williams just sidestepped him.
But Miller right up, and he catches Williams with the drop kick.
Cat-like agility. 2, 3. Oh, no.
Wow, I mean, Jay Miller, the ability to improvise there. I mean, Williams, spam, hit him right as he turned around. And here we go again. Jay Miller lining up Petey Williams. He's got him by the trunks, looking for that full Nelson, and he's got it. But Williams, nice job. Not a great counter there, and he smashes Miller face first in the turnbuckle.
Built the world. Counter.
Oh, wow. What a great Russian leg sweep. Crucifix pin, 1, 2. Oh, and Miller barely getting out in the nick of time there. Williams now, oh my goodness, drives Miller to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
I think he got him. Oh, Petey Williams, I thought for sure was walking out here with the title referee and saying 2. I was listening for the bell there. I could have swore his hand hit 3. That was close.
Oh my goodness, Jay Miller barely surviving. I mean, that is 2 7/8 if I have ever seen it before. But Petey Williams, he is feeling it now. The momentum firmly back on his side. And he might be looking for the Canadian Destroyer here.
It's gut check time for Jay Miller. He needs to dig down deep. Canadian Destroyer on the way. No, he sweeps the leg of Williams. Miller now looking for a kick.
Oh, what a leg whip there. And Petey Williams, he's going to cross him over here. Let's see it. And there it is.
A sharpshooter is locked in by Petey Williams. The great Canadian Petey Williams is, and this is a hold that every great Canadian uses. And right now what Jay Miller has to do is he has to remember his time that he spent with the monks in Thailand. The monks that gave him this fighting spirit. The man who's sworn to silence through them very said monks. And are they going to give him that strength? Is he going to be able to?
Oh my goodness, Petey Williams, this is gone, it's over. This is it, there's no way. Jay Miller though, oh, he got the ropes. You have got to be kidding me.
What power displayed by Jay Miller there. A man fighting for his heritage.
Unbelievable. Petey Williams, Professor. I thought he had it locked up, lock, stock, and barrel when he grabbed that arm. But Jay Miller showing the power and the flexibility to get out of that sharpshooter. Oh, my goodness.
Flexibility, and I mean, that's right there is just heart and determination. That shows you how much the Clash Heavyweight Championship means to Jay Miller. We've seen many competitors tap out once Petey hooks that arm, but Jay Miller wants that belt. He blocked the dragon screw leg whip. He's going to sit back. This could be it.
Cross arm breaker for Jay Miller right in the center of the ring.
The Petey's got to control those hips, and he was able to control Miller's hips enough to try to relieve the pressure. And if you notice, Petey got his arm lower and got the hips right off the elbow joint of Williams there, because if Miller had that thing in deeper, if he had that elbow right over where his hips are, where his power zone is, it would have been all over.
And when you're in an arm bar like that, you don't go anywhere. but Petey Williams making the necessary technical adjustments. Deft technicality there by Petey Williams, but Jay Miller is up. And what does he have here? Laying in another elbow, but Williams responds.
There's some damage done to Williams' arm, though. He might not have snapped the elbow, but he may have jacked up some ligaments in there.
These two going toe-to-toe, each man showing what the Clash Heavyweight Championship means to them, the heart and the desire here, as Williams hits her up, but runs right into a big boot, but Williams, it didn't faze him. Another one, Williams still going, he delivers an elbow to the chest, and a big clothesline connects. A fight. Both men, my goodness.
This
Miller.
is just guts and adrenaline right here. These guys are fighting with every ounce of being that they have, and Miller, I think, got the advantage there. One kick too many. Williams is on Dream Street. Miller's got him dead set in his sights. Charges in good by tooth, and Petey Williams somehow caught the kick. He somehow was able to time it.
He wants the Destroyer.
The most
Miller
exciting
counter.
move in pro wrestling. The Canadian Destroyer's countered. Whip up and over is Miller now.
Miller, drives Williams into the turnbuckle. And here we go. He wants it. Goodbye, tooth connects.
It's all over here. Jay Miller
Here we
is
go.
going to be your new Clash champion, too. He's your new champion. How in the hell did Petey Williams kick out of that?
Petey Williams, you have got to be kidding me. Jay Miller, look at the expression on his face. He can't believe it either. Wow.
This just shows you how important the Clash Heavyweight Championship is to both of these individuals here. Jay Miller cannot believe it. He is beside himself, but guess what? The match goes on. Miller must continue. Petey Williams, man, that was instinct there to kick out. I don't think he's all there, Matt.
Miller up to the top rope now. What is he going to do next? Goes for the double stomp. No, he's able to roll through. Williams into the kick. Oh, no. Oh, Jay Miller, what a counter going to his knees. Pushes Williams into the corner. Here we go again. Oh, and he misses the goodbye tooth. Now Williams, he's got him. Canadian Destroyer. It's over. 1, 2, 3.
Petey Williams has done it. He's retained the Clash Heavyweight Championship.
He did not.
What are you talking about?
Jay Miller kicking out at 2.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow, both men leaving it all on the line here at Seize the Day 6.
How in the hell did Jay Miller kick out of the Canadian Destroyer?
Wow, and we are back to step 1 here. Petey Williams back to his feet first, and it looks like he is going to go back to that arm. And Jay Miller is, despite kicking out of the Canadian Destroyer, is in a bad way here, Professor.
He's out of it. I don't know how he kicked out. There's no way. I can't believe he kicked out. It's astonishing. My jaw, I'm still dumbfounded here. But Petey Williams, what has he got in store for Jay Miller here? I mean, he's climbing the ropes. What is he going to do? And Miller fighting back somehow. How the hell does this guy do it?
The Canadian Destroyer, one of the most devastating moves in all of pro wrestling, and Miller here trying the rally. He's got Williams. Nice counter by Petey Williams to hold it off. Shots to the kidneys here. Those do not feel good, as I'm sure you know, Professor. And Williams laying in the blows to the back. Oh, no. No.
What's he going to do here? What in the world is Petey Williams thinking? This is crazy.
No. Petey Williams using the post. He's got Miller. Miller hanging on for dear life. Williams has him in the air. Big power bomb. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Miller kicking out. Williams again. No. Miller. Backflip.
Back
Miller.
and forth.
Here we go. A counter by Williams. How is he doing this? Jackknife cover. 1, 2 feet on the ropes. Oh, and Miller still kicking out despite Petey Williams putting his feet on the ropes. Unbelievable.
I cannot believe Jay Miller kicked out of the powerbomb, kicked out of the feet on the ropes in the corner. I mean, he's countering the Canadian Destroyers. Jay Miller is giving you everything he has here, ladies and gentlemen. Petey Williams is doing the same, and Miller's up.
Miller.
How the hell did he do that?
That kick connects. Williams to the outside. Miller has got to get, that was a devastating kick right there. Jay Miller has to get out there and get Petey Williams back to the inside.
Yeah, the referee continues his count here. I mean, Petey Williams can get counted out, but Jay Miller will not be the Clash Heavyweight Champion. Jay Miller has got to get Petey in the ring. The referee's up to 6, and Petey's out on the floor.
Look at that. You can see the sense of urgency there for Jay Miller. Petey Williams, he's trying to get up. 8 count here. Petey Williams, a blow there. And Williams getting back in the ring here.
Oh, this is a mistake by Petey. I don't know if Petey even knows that he has that champion's advantage. I think this match has taken such a toll on him, or it's his competitive spirit that's driving him to get back in the ring here. I'd have just laid there and taken the low road.
Shoulder to gut. Oh, and a nice job there. Miller, he's hurt. Oh, and a big German suplex. And a nice kick there by Petey Williams. And he is looking to put Jay Miller away. The end could be near for Jay Miller as he's loading him up. Here we go. Oh no, Miller, he's got him into the turnbuckle.
It was Petey Williams there who strung together a series of combinations that he just threw Williams into the corner. Miller's looking now, charging in. Petey out the back door. Miller once again with a head scissor drives him in face first.
Another one. Bam! Into the turnbuckle. Oh!
Williams is going to be spitting chicklets tomorrow after that Dragon suplex. There's a goodbye tooth.
Goodbye tooth.
Cover. He got him. 2. He got him this time.
We've got a new champion. For Jay Miller, back to the Clash Heavyweight Championship has been culminated here at Seize the Day 6. Look at the emotion. Jay Miller, once again, the Clash Heavyweight Champion.
I tip my cap to Jay Miller tonight here. This was his destiny. This is what Jay Miller set out to do. This is Jay Miller's night. This, ladies and gentlemen, was Jay Miller seizing the day.
Unbelievable. Jay Miller, the Clash Heavyweight Champion. Petey Williams, his year-long title reign comes to an end, and it took a fantastic athlete and, more important, Priest, a fantastic professional wrestler in Jay Miller to dethrone Petey Williams. Jay Miller, what a performance here tonight.